बंदिदू किस्मतों का लिखा मोड़ दूं बदले में मैं तेरे जो खुदाए खुद भी दे जन्नत.
Hello madam and everyone. So now as you guys can see in my intro, so this is my video project for subject nursery management. So this video project I will do as my vlogging. So right now I want to go to eco shop to buy the important things before we start to propagate our plant. So what plant I want to propagate, that is a secret. You guys must see in the next video. So now I want to go to eco shop. I want to buy the poly bag, and then soil medium, and then fertilizer. For the part of the plant I get free because that I have at my house, so I will cut it and then I will propagate it in the poly bag. So the price I will share with you guys on below, and then stay tuned. Okay, I will go to the next step, which is we want to propagate the plant. So see you in the next video. Hello madam and everyone. So I have done by the all thing. So first tray I not use a poly bag because I find the poly bag but did not have at the eco shop. So I buy the tray. Each tray have a 6 pot. So I will plant 12 plant propagation. Next I buy fertilizer of flowering, also 2 ringgit, and the tray also 2 ringgit. So I will use this fertilizer for flowering. And last but not least, I buy the planting organic soil, also 2 ringgit. So you guys must see step by step I want to propagate my plant. So see you in the next video. Hello, hi madam and my fellow friend. So today I want to let you guys know what the plant that I will choose to this project. So the plant that I choose is bunga mariola in Melayu, but in the English name we call it Mexican petunia, and in scientific name we call it Riola hyel. So I will propagate this plant by the vegetative propagation. So why I choose this plant? Because this plant is very easier to grow well, and it also we can see in the area of house because this is for ornamental plant like for landscape and so on. So this is a vegetative propagation by the stem cutting. As you guys can see, this is the stem. So I will cut in like slope. So yeah, this is the vegetative propagation, and I will plant this 12 plant because in my tray I have 12 pot. So I will propagate this, and then each of the plant, the height or the long along 20 cm, 20 to 22 cm. So that's all, and now we can see step by step for the vegetative propagation. Let's go. Alright, so before we start to planting the Mexican petunia, let me show you guys what the first thing or first step we should prepare before planting the Mexican petunia. So let's go. Alright, so first we need a glove to safety, and then we need the tools that's like a scope to mix it or to combine the soil, and then we need the, of course, mixed compost soil that's I buy in eco shop. So that is ready to use, no animal dunks. Alright, and then we need a tray. So like I said before, I have 2 tray. So one tray have 6 pot. So one pot I will plant 1 Mexican petunia. So I have 12 Mexican petunia that want to propagate. And lastly, of course, we need the Mexican petunia plant, and this water I will use to watering after I complete planting this Mexican petunia. Alright. Hello madam and everyone. So now I will show you guys step by step to start vegetative propagation of Mexican petunia. So step 1, we must prepare our soil mixture, and step 2, we must fill in the soil into this pot tray. So later I will fill this soil into this pot. And step 3, we must planting this Mexican puttana in the middle of the tray. Alright. So later also I will full planting this Mexican puttana. So that's all for the 1 step, 2 step, and 3rd step. So guys, after we finish planting all these 12 Mexican puttana, so step 4, we need to do a small plowing, which is area of this pot. We do a small plowing. Alright. And then for the last step, which is the 5th step, we need to watering our plant. Okay guys, so we finish planting our plant, which is the Mexican puttana, and then lastly we must put the label. So I have 12 label. I label with number 1, 2, 3 until number 12, and then I write the name of Mexican puttana and the date. So today is 22 November. So yeah, I will label each of the pot. So yeah, finish for planting. So that's all about the step-by-step for the vegetative propagation of Mexican petunia. So this is the final result. So you guys can see I have 12 Mexican puttana that I planting. So we wait for the 6 week, and then we will see the plant will grows well. So this plant I will put direct into the sunlight, because this plant is easier to plant, because the flower will produce many when we direct into the sunlight. So more sunlight, more flower. So that's all. Thank you. Okay guys, so I complete my 6 weeks for propagation Mexican puttana. So this is my Mexican puttana plant. I complete for 6 week progress. So you guys can see all my plant grows very well. Only one plant that not grows well. The plant is die, not grows well, broken. So the rest 1, 2, 3, 10 Mexican puttana grows very well. And this one plant, you guys can see this flower existing of flower. So this plant will produce the flower first, and the rest will coming soon. So that's all for 6 weeks I plant or I propagation my Mexican puttana. Okay guys, we go for watering parts. Every living things needs water, so do plants. Every day in the morning and evening, I will water my plants to make sure they get a nutrient, as well as being able to moisten the soil so that the roots not die. Okay, next we go for fertilizing part. Consider that it's a flower plant, so I use a flower fertilizer, which is NPK red granule. So I fertilize only in the 3rd and the 6th weeks, because to avoid the plant being affected by the head of the fertilizer. Among the objective is provide fast and healthy growth to the plant, as well as sufficient nutrient. This method fertilizing I just sow on the ground around the Mexican puttana plant. Okay, next for the flower growth. By week 5, I noticed my Mexican puttana plant had already started to produce its first flower. In fact, there are some other plants that have seen flower buds but have not opened. The Mexican puttana plant will bloom in the morning where the sun is rising until 12 p.m. Okay, this is my schedule table for collecting data for vegetative propagation. And then for the costing, soil RM RM2, fertilizer RM RM2, pot tray RM RM2, and times with 2 because 2 item, so RM4, and the label RM2, so the total is RM RM10. So that is all about my costing. Okay, madam and my friends, thank you for watching my video projects, and then thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.